Hi guys, Tyoshi here. Today, I'm going to show you long step pass. There's been multiple ways to long step pass. People mix up each other. So in this video, I'm going to break down two types of long step. Then if you can understand the difference each other, it's going to be very efficient to use each other. Hope it works for you guys. Alright, I'm going to grab the pass. Then long step pass is like a little different approach to the other, like a basic ideas. Like outside step toriando, knee slide, leg drag, stack pass. It's like change the distance in one shot. Then before I do long step, I want to make initiative, the position I want to set up, which is a solid base I call all the time. Like killing the De La Riva guard. Like pressing the leg to the side, and then I sit down on his right ankle like this. Then instead of stay on this side, I just want to stay in front of him like this. Like shutting down his right leg by pinching it here, right? This seems like De La Riva position, but like I said, as I step down his right leg, it's not gonna be a De La Riva. It's not available for him to make De La Riva hook on my right leg as I block his leg. So this is the position. Then from this position, there's a lot of options. Knee slide, X pass, smash pass, leg drag, and long step. And once I set up the solid base, I start squat down to put some pressure on his leg, like as if I'm driving on him like this. Then I shift to long step in one shot. Then when the time I go to a long step, I'm going to get a cross face with my left hand in one shot, okay? As if I'm sliding my left arm under his neck, okay? I slightly dive forward as if I'm driving my head on his left shoulder, like this, okay? As soon as I make this, I'm going to fall on the mat with switching the hips, like this. Look, I slide it out in one shot. Okay, after I slide out, this is gonna be the battle. I wanna pin him that he wants to escape, okay? So what he wants to do is hip escape, to get sideways like this, okay? This is really common. So against this, first thing what I like is pull up his left leg, like pushing away like this. Then he cannot use his left leg to do the hip escape. Then I even make him flat. Then I use his choices, right? But during the time I do the movement, I want to make sure that I keep my head on his chest and shoulders so tight like this. This is how I stay connected with him. Then he's not able to create space around his hips and his upper body, okay? Once I make him flat on the mat, I slide my left knee. That comes right next to his right knee. This, okay? And then from now, I just want to switch my hand to hug his hips from near side, like making a cross hip. Then I stabilize the position. Okay, I want to shoot into solid base. As I push his leg to the side like this. Okay, this is the position. Okay, so this type of approach, like a vertical long step, right? I want to fill the gap in one shot. So that's why before I do the action, I want to get close to him. Let's say if I stand up straight like this, there's a big gap. So that's why before I reach his neck, he may be able to make the frame to push me away. Let's say, so here, as soon as I approach his upper body, he's going to block me like this. Then I'm not be able to do the long step with hugging his neck. So that's why before I do the movement, as if I put in pressure, like squatting down, like this type of level, okay? So as I change the level, which is lower than before, so it's way easier for me to reach his neck, okay? And then from this, I slightly drive my way forward, and then I hug his neck in one shot, okay? Then I cannot expect a perfect cross face, but somehow I want to make the connection with him, with holding his neck, okay? If it's possible, I want to grab fast side of shoulder, like grabbing the material with my left hand. So here, I squat down, and then I hug, like a short hook, okay? As soon as a short hook, I drive my head on his shoulder, and then I fall on the mat, okay? So next one is going to be really busy part, cross face, driving head forward, then switching the hips, okay? Then as soon as I fall, look, I still stay sideways, which is very important. Even though there's a momentum, I'm not gonna put my back on the mat, both of the back like this. I wanna stay sideways. Then even using my elbow is important to stay sideways. Look, this is another part. I stay in good balance. Without doing this, I'm going to fall in one shot, which is not good for me to stay in top position, okay? Then I want to break down how to make crossface as well. In the crossface, the perfect scenario is reaching the far side armpit to cup it like this, right? But like I said, in this type of situation, I cannot expect it, as I have to make the crossface in one shot. So in this case, I just want to grab around here, like right above his shoulder, the material. Then I pull it. Right? Then the crossface is like a pinching his neck with your arm and head, like this. Not only one of them, not like driving the head, or like only make the crossface. You need to have two of them to apply the pressure. Look. I pull, and then I use my head to pinch like this. Then, as if I'm driving my shoulder on his neck to pinch it here. Then he cannot push my head away for a while. Right? Then, after I fall on the mat like this, look, I want to make sure that I keep his left leg away. Right? There's a lot of ways I want to do that. So one thing I want to avoid is, like, he crosses his feet like this. Then I get caught in half guard. At least I progress the position, so it's not bad. I want to look for the best case scenario, which is the guarded pass, like getting out from the guard. So I just want to push his leg away. He's not be able to cross his leg. Then he's not be able to cross his leg while I do the long step. So here, after I fall, I do the back spin like this. So this is the time you have to stay in good balance. As you do the reverse switch, your body turns up automatically like this. So during the time in the movement, you want to make sure you put the head on his shoulder like this. Of course, he's going to push my head for sure, but this is the battle. You gotta keep it tight like this. Then, after you go like this, you switch your base by pushing his leg, okay? When the time you push, there's been space available right next to his hips, okay? So that's the space I slide my right knee in. Look, I just shut the space here. Then he made a hip escape, but it's okay. I can chase him. I'm on my knees, he's on his back. So obviously, I can move much faster than him. Then next, I want to reinforce the frame around his hips. I let this go, then hug his hips like this. Then, so the last one, I just put my knee here, and then I stabilize the position. Okay, one more, another type of long step. It's more like a Gui Mendes or LJ apparels they use. Okay? So the last one is like in one shot in a vertical way, like Hyago Joji does. Then another one, I just want to start with knee slide base like this. Right? I halfway out like this. Then I'm about to do the knee slide, but I may not be able to put my knee on the mat. So in this case, I just want to shift to the long step. Then this is slightly different to the last one. Last one is more like approaching over, like above his body. Another one, approaching from the side, right side of his body. Okay? So this is way easier for me to reach his neck. And even closer is not necessary to do. Okay? So here in this position, right? I want to push his leg away as like the last one. Okay? Then you have two choices. Right? You can make the cross face. I show this one first. Then later, I just want to do with the collar grip. Okay? So the cross face, it's the same as the last one. I want to reach the far side of his armpit or the shoulder to grab the material. Okay? This should be way easier than the last one. Look, I just want to slide it in with my head, like this. Then when the time I do the movement, I want to make sure that I keep my knees close to each other, like shutting space in. And then I fall left side of my body. So I get a cross face, then like this. As soon as I fall, I do the long step, like a reverse switch, like this. So this is gonna be the same as the last one. It's more like a moving out, so with the momentum. And then from now, there's multiple options. If I can make him flat on the mat, I can pin him like this. Or sometimes he may turn to my side to do the hip escape like this. Right? In this case, I want to jump to the other side. Okay? I pin down his leg, and then I will take off my hips from the mat. Once I make this type of tripod base, I jump to the other side, as if I'm being belly down. And then I stabilize the position, as if I'm approaching a leg drag. Then I want to explain the difference each other, the last one and this one. Last one is like starting with this. That's why it was going to be much easier for me to stay close to him after I fall on the mat. But on the other hand, so this one, it's more like approaching from the side. Then even movement is like circling around him. That's why I automatically get away from him, like this. So that's why making a stronger anchor is going to be very important. Without making an anchor, you'll get away from your opponent. Let's say like this. So here, if I don't make the good connection with the cross face, I grab a collar grip like this, look, it's plenty of space. He can push me away like this. I even lose the position, then I get swept. I want to avoid it. That's why it's very important to drive the head to the other side. Then this one, I want to show you the way without making a cross face with a collar grip like this. Like the reverse grip knee slide pass. I've already shown in the other video. If you haven't taken a look or interested in, please just check the link below, like reverse knee cut, okay? So with this type of grip, okay? So I drive my head forward, and then I pinch my knees together. Then as soon as I do the movement, I slightly open my elbow to fall on the mat. This. Okay? I show you, so pinch, open, drive my head. Plus, I need to do one more thing, which is the reverse switch, long step move. As if I'm sliding out from him, like circling. Okay, I just want you to see the movement. So here, like this. I slide it out in one shot like this. Obviously, gives me a momentum. Look, he already gets sideways, okay? From this, the best case scenario is push his leg to the side to make him flat, like I showed you in the first one. But as you can see, this one is more like sliding out. That's why he gets automatically sideways. So you even need to expect this reaction, right? In this case, instead of focusing, like stick to one side to pin him, you just want to jump to the other side. There's been space available over his legs. I get a collar grip, drive my head to that side, open my elbow, fall on the mat, then I do like this, look. He gets sideways, right? If I feel difficult to make him flat on the mat, I push down his leg like this, okay? As if I'm making a smash pass position, okay? The jump into the other side is pretty difficult from this, right? First, I need to keep my head on his shoulder to make the tripod base like this. Then, as if I drive in my way on him, then I jump like this. Then, when the time I come to the other side, I want to make sure that I be belly down like this, right? This is very important. Without making this, I'm going to lose balance. So here, when the time I jump to if I jump like this, look, I have no balance. Then he'll be able to push me like this. That's why I want to make the strong base. I just by being belly down or on my knees when I jump to the other side, okay? So in order for you to do it, you gotta keep your weight on him, like driving your head on his shoulder. So here, I jump. Then I can stay belly down. So after go like that, it's quite simple. I just want to get my knees, cross his hips, and then from this position, there's been multiple options. I like completing the guard pass, or if he skips to turtle, it's gonna be the back take.
Hey guys, my name is Daniel. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, please push the like button and leave us a comment down below. If you want to learn more techniques, simply hit the subscribe button and click the bell to be notified when we upload a new video. This way we can bring you new and improved content. Thank you and see you next time.